Alright, so I just set up the camera, and this is a raw video. No editing, no anything like that. No clickbait, no anything like that. This is not that. Okay, so this video, as you can see in the title, is Girls Advice Middle School. Middle school advice for girls. Okay, so I am in 8th grade currently, and it is February, so school has been going on for a while now, and I have been in middle school for 2 years, so I think that I should tell you guys some middle school advice, just so that, like, if you're in 5th grade or 4th grade or 3rd or 2nd, whatever grade you're in, even if you're a baby and you're watching this video, kidding, then just take this advice and make sure you remember it from when you get to middle school, because in middle school, if you do the wrong thing, I don't mean to scare anyone, but if you do the wrong thing, you're done. You're done, you're done, you're done. Well, that's for the three, because I have been to 3 different middle schools, and for all the schools, if you do something bad, you're done. Actually, not my last school, but in my 6th grade school and my current school, especially my current school, if you do something like that no one else thinks you should do, then you're done. So I'm not saying you should change yourself. I'm saying just don't embarrass yourself. Just don't even. Okay, so I don't have anything with me, nothing on my lap, no computer, no phone, no nothing like that. I'm just telling this from the top of my head. So yeah. So my first piece of advice: dress nice. Like, you should dress nice already, because if you don't dress nice, start dressing nice. This is nothing about a personality change. I'm not saying to change the type of clothes that you wear. I'm saying just dress nice, because if you wear something that nothing matches, I don't have to tell you. Second piece of advice: if you like, how can I say this? Girls are really sensitive, like, in the nose. Like, if you smell like dookie or butt at least a little bit, they'll smell it, and they'll be like, "Get away from me, you stink." So make sure you smell good. You don't have to change your perfume or anything like that. Just smell good. Just smell okay, or you're gonna be bullied. Here's a fun fact. 40,000, not a fun fact, but this is like a bad fact, I guess you could say. 40,000 people a year die because they commit suicide or bullying. So, like, just save yourself from that. You can't change what bullies do, but you can change what you do. You can make sure that you don't get bullied. In some cases, you can make sure you get bullied, because there are some cases you do everything right and you still get bullied. So if you're watching this video and you know you get bullied right now, tell someone. Hit me up in the comments or my social medias. That will be down below. Okay. So yeah, just smell good, you know. Alright, my third piece of advice: be nice. Don't go to school and be like, "Oh, she's ugly," and don't try to start drama, because everyone tries to, like, for this 2018 trend, how everyone is like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a new me for 2018. I'm gonna be a new me for 2018." By the way, no, they're not. They're not a new self. They're an exact same person. I wish they would stop saying that, but they do try to improve. I really do. Like, I really am happy about that. They do try to improve, but most people just don't. So if people are going to improve, then be nice to them. Like, don't ruin their whole mood and then just have them be mean to you or not like you. In middle school, you want to make sure that you have as much friends as possible. Like, just have friends. Just have friends. And don't, like, if you're shy, be shy. Like, if you're shy, be shy. it's cool. It's okay. Because then there's a good outlook for being shy. If you're shy, people won't mess with you. People won't bother you or anything like that. But if you're oh my gosh, can't talk. If you're the type of person that like talks a lot, then go for it. Just don't be rude or anything. Just be nice and talk a lot. Make friends. But see, me in school, I'm the shy type. Like, I don't talk to anyone. I have a couple friends. Like, I'm shy when I want to be in school. For the reason I just named, I'm shy because I just don't want, I heard a lot of things about the school that I go to, and I just don't want to be included in that. But I do have friends. Tip number 4, I believe it is. That's why I need to have a list. I think it's tip number 4. Okay, tip number 4. This is a big one. This is what I learned. Be super nice to the teachers. I know it's hard. I know. I understand. It's hard. But you need to be nice to the teachers because they are so nice to you. Like, you can be, like, to your friends and stuff, you could be, I don't know, mean. I mean, you could, like, talk a lot to the teachers. But with the teachers, I mean, you could talk a lot with your friends and stuff like that. Talk however you want to your friends. But with the teachers, be nice to them. They do favors for you. One time, I needed money for the school dance that was coming up, and my social studies teacher gave me $3 to go. Like, that's because I'm nice to her. And she wouldn't do that for anyone else in the class. And on my report card, hold on, guys. When you are good, you get good grades. You get good grades. Let me tell you and I'm not saying this to brag, but I'm just saying if you're like good, then it pushes you up. Like, it pushes up your participation points, everything. All right, an A for science, an A for art, an A for English, an A for gym, an A for math, an A for social studies, and a B for library. That's all A's and 1 B. I participate, and the teachers have even said things like, my science teacher, she said, I complete my assignments, because I do. I always complete my assignments. 25, good participation in class, and that came from my art teacher, because I love art, so I go over beyond in art. 02 from ELA. I'm a joy to have in class because I don't talk, I'm not disruptive. 10 in math. I got a 10 in math. 10 is curriculum adapted or modified for student. That means like you raised up your grade. 02 for social studies is a joy to have in class. So teachers said I'm a joy to have in class. I complete my assignments. And that's how I get all A's and 1 B. So if you want all A's, you have to go for it. You have to work hard. The teachers get on my nerves too. The teachers really get on my nerves, like, really. But I just don't show it. Like, I say it like way too many times. Okay, so I'm gonna put that down. Tip number 5. Have confidence. Have confidence. Like, don't just be like, oh, I'm not going to be able to complete this assignment. Be like, oh, well, I can't do the homework. I'm on the bus and I haven't did it yet. You have to have confidence. You have to be like, okay, if I didn't have time to do my homework the night before, you have to do your homework now. Like, you have to do it on the bus. So you won't, so you won't get a bad grade. What's tip? There could be tip number 6. Tip number 6, have fun in school. Like, have fun. Join some sport teams, be in clubs, because when you get in high school, you have to know what you want to master in. So, me, I want to master in digital photography. So, I'm going to start taking pictures on my phone, going YouTube, make sure I have good lighting and everything. By the way, this is natural lighting, so that's from art class, because I take a lot of art classes. So when you take a lot of art classes, you realize like, oh, this is nice picture. This is a nice picture, and like you could be like, oh, I could take a picture of this because I want to like travel the world and stuff like that. But we're not gonna get into that. Okay, so tip number 7. Tip number 7. I'm trying to hurry up because I don't want this video to be that long. Tip number 7. Be creative with your style. Like, just be creative with your style, you know? Be cool. Okay. Tip number 8. Tip number 8. Don't let anyone bother you. Like, have you guys ever heard the saying, if you have haters, you're popping? That's true. If you have haters, you're popping. Some people just don't like you because they know that you're cute, they know that you're funny, they know that everybody likes you. Okay. So just, you know, be happy. Okay. Tip number 9. Oh, wait, before I get to tip number 9, last year in my old school, I thought it was funny and cool to like get in trouble. Like, not in big trouble, but just like, I thought it was funny and cool to talk back to the teachers just because my friends were doing it. So don't do that. Don't think it's cool just because your friends, like your friends may be super duper super bad. But make sure you stay in your lane. Don't let them make you bad. Because right now they're down to here. Right now you're up to here because you're getting good grades. You're the one being good in school. And if you follow them, then it's going to be like this. If you know what I'm trying to say. So here's my last tip. Tip number 10. Okay. Tip number 10. Focus on your work. Tip number 10 is focus on your work, because if you don't focus on your work, how are we going to get good grades? My schoolwork is all middle school. It's been so easy. Like, it's been so easy because I pay attention to the teacher and I participate. I raise my hand. I ask questions. I do all that. And trust me. Trust and believe me. Trust and believe me. Please, like, please. It's easy. Middle school work is easy if you put your mind to it. But if you sit there and draw, if you sit there and play with your nails, if you sit there and go to sleep in class, you're not going to get a good grade. And not because of participation points in this situation. It's because you don't know what the teacher is saying. You could say, oh, I'm laying my head down. You could say, oh, I'm laying my head down, but I could still hear you. But really, you cannot hear. You have to look at the teacher and actually pay. You have to look at the teacher and actually pay attention to what they're saying. Okay. So, guys, that was my last tip. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video because I was just like going along and explaining. So I hope you understand the explaining that I was trying to say. So yeah, guys, thanks so much if you made it to the end of the video. Please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, please. I'm gonna start shouting out my subscribers in my videos, so like your name is gonna be down here and I'll say to subscribe to you. All you have to do is subscribe. So, yeah. Love you guys. I will see y'all later. Peace.